Aw, shucks. I'm a lonely, awkward kid with a traumatic past. I should become a famous musician!
We love you!
Yeah!
We love you! We love you!
I'm now famous and recognized for my talents! I should get addicted to all the drugs! I hate being addicted to all the drugs. I should do something stupid that gets me sent to rehab.
I regret everything! One rehab later.
I'm all sobered up now. I should stage a comeback performance.
Woo! Yeah, we're so happy you're not addicted to drugs now!
Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Elvis, starring Austin Butler and Tom Hanks. So, as you could probably tell from the title of the movie, this film tells the story of Elvis, a singer from Memphis, Tennessee, who eventually became arguably probably one of the biggest singers in more ways than one at one point in his life in the world. Anyway, so Elvis is played by Austin Butler, and Austin Butler, he's a revelation in the role. Like, he nails the physicality of the performer during the music scenes. Like, whenever he's playing and doing the thing Elvis would do with his pelvis. Like, again, I can't demonstrate you on camera with the situation, but like, he just nails it. Everything. Like, this guy is just going all out on his back, forward facing the audience. It's just amazing. And he's also great during the non-singing scenes as well. You can tell, like, he's a man who loves his family and just wants to make sure they're taken care of, and he doesn't want them to live in poverty. And you can feel that as an emotional line throughout the rest of the movie, whether or not he's trying to pull his family out of, you know, the projects and household, or at the very end of the film when he's trying to help escape the debts of the Colonel Potter. Now, Colonel Potter, he is played by Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks, he is also great. He is he plays the abusive manager of Elvis, and you can just see, like, the machinations in his mind and how he tries to control the Elvis brand, whether it be through merchandising or through what type of performances he plays. And you can see just how it's amazing. Like, when the film analyzes the relationship between Elvis and Potter and how Elvis tries to escape the influence of Potter, the film is amazing. Also, I should circle back to the concert scenes. The concert scenes, they are shot amazingly. They are edited. There are fast cuts, the transitions, like through instruments and spinning. Like, this film is bombastic. It's like Baz Luhrmann, the director, told the cameraman, if you stop the camera from moving, you will die. I kid, of course, but still, that's what it feels like at times. And it feels like overwhelming. It's like, oh boy, okay, can we slow down a bit? Which I feel like that's a choice to sort of make you feel like how Elvis feels overwhelmed at times, especially whether it's from the love of the audience or during the non-music scenes when he feels overwhelmed by the crushing debts he has. And also the concert scenes use, like, a lot of editing, like a lot of split framing and multiple screens within a given frame to just show the audience reactions and how the female members are ecstatic, if you will. And leaning into that, the film sort of delves into just how revolutionary Elvis was at the time, like how his style practically got him outlawed from, like, multiple states due to the sexually liberated style of his performance, and sort of how Elvis's efforts to escape that. Yeah, so it's like, again, like I said, it's amazing things to love in this movie. But there are a few flaws. First of all, the film does kind of hew closely to the formula of the musician biopic genre, and to its credit, it never feels like overly formulaic. I never felt like, okay, come on, we know this part is coming. Let's move along, move along. I never felt that, but there were definitely moments where I was like, gee, haven't seen that before. But again, thankfully, the writing is so good that it earns the moments and never feels just done for the sake of, well, this other musician biopic film did it, so we gotta do it. Also, the film sort of fails to interrogate the more awkward parts of Elvis's legacy. Like, for example, the film sort of goes over how Elvis was inspired by black music, and it kind of portrays his relationship with African American performers as mainly rosy, and be like, hey, you do you, man. You know, I do what I do. I get arrested. You do what you do. You can bring in millions. It kind of feels one-sided, maybe not one-sided, but one note in the relationship between Elvis and the black performers of the time. Also, one other issue: Elvis's relationship with his wife Priscilla. So the film kind of takes a nothing to see here, folks, approach to his relationship with an underage girl. Yeah, you heard me right. When Elvis met the woman who would be his wife, she was 14. And the film kind of acts like that's completely normal. And before you go, oh, but Ryan, wasn't the age of consent much lower in Memphis, Tennessee during the 50s when he first met her? Yes, it was. But even by that standard, Priscilla was still underage. So yeah, it's sort of hard to reconcile the fact with how the film sort of takes this is completely normal approach to the story. Again, to the actresses who plays Priscilla's credit, she does manage to make the scenes with Elvis work, and they do have good chemistry together, but it just, yeah. So, with all that in mind, despite having a rosy approach of some of Elvis's more morally questionable parts of his legacy, the film does excel thanks to amazingly shot concert sequences and two great lead performances from Austin Butler and Tom Hanks. So with all that in mind, I will be giving Elvis 4 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.